Good evening, everyone. Right now, let's begin with our workforce planning. For the upcoming quarter, our event companies have several key projects lined up. We will need 3 hires, which is the event coordinator, logistics, and client relations.
Yes, I agree. First, we need an event coordinator who has experience in managing major events and client-facing role. And second, for the logistics staff who can manage the back-end work and technical setup. And the third, a client relation person. We need the person who focus on our key client and the partnership.
Totally understand regarding the job posting based on that, and we will also need to prepare the expectation for each one.
So for the event coordinator role, we need someone who has experience at least 3 to 5 years in cooperating and social event. They must be comfortable working in a fast-paced environment and manage the multiple vendors at once.
The client relation role should be someone with strong communication skill, with a deep understanding of client needs and expectation. They will be essential in retaining client and increasing business opportunity.
For logistic roles, we will need someone who has the experience on organizing the behind-the-scenes element, which can coordinating with the vendors, transportations, and also venues. We also need the person that they have experience in event technology setups.
Great. I will make sure that these include those details in the job description and the job specification. We will need to be clear responsibilities and the qualifications.
So I have submitted the requisitions for the roles through the systems, and also the hiring managers have received it, and I am also waiting for the approval.
Approved. We also have to allocate around 8,000 ringgit for the recruitment. This also covers the job advertisements, agency fees if needed, and any background checks or assessment tools we have used.
The budget should be enough to get a right candidate that suitable with our role. So especially if we utilize this existing network for reference.
So I have posted the job openings in LinkedIn, Indeed, and also Eventbrite. So I will also use our internal referral program to get the potential candidates.
Great. We also need to make sure that the applicant tracking system is set up with specific filters, which is especially for the event planning and vendors management skill.
For logistics, I suggest we use a skill assessment tool that has their problem solving and organizational capabilities in real world event situations.
I will configure everything, and I will also ensure that applicant tracking system can automatically reject the candidates who didn't meet the minimum experience requirements.
I have reviewed the updated terms and conditions contract for the event coordinators and client relation roles. We will offering a competitive salaries such as the health insurance and performance bonus.
I think for the logistics, we will need to have similar benefit but with a slightly different salary range because it is a more operating role.
So I will also make sure that the terms and conditions are clearly communicated in the interview sessions, and I will also include it in the offer letters when we get to the next stage.
Before we start interviews, I will conduct a quick training for the panel on unconscious bias and legal interviewing sessions, we need to ensure the process is consistent and fair.
And I will make sure that interviewers are aligned with the scoring system and how to assess the both technical skills and cultural fit for each role. And I have also set up a standardized interview template for consistency.
It might also be useful to do a short role-play exercise for the client relation role. We want to see how candidates handle tough client situations.
Good idea. I will add that to the training sessions agenda. Let's ensure we all agree on what we're looking for before we interviewing the candidates. Now let's begin with our interview.
Hi, my name is Sui. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here and discuss the role. Okay, thank you. This is my resume.
I see that you are applying for the job for event coordinator. So let's start the interview. Welcome Shui to our interview session.
Okay, thank you. First, I managed an international conference and with over 500 attendees in my last position. I coordinated everything from the venue booking to managing event schedules and vendor coordination and even handling last minute change. It is a huge success.
That's not impressive. What do you think is the most important skill when managing an event with high level of complexity?
Definitely communication skills. Ensure that everyone, vendors, client, and team member are on the same page at all times is key. I also emphasize problem solving, especially when unexpected issue arise.
How do you prioritize tasks when you have multiple deadlines, especially when different team members have conflicting needs?
I use a combination of project management tools like Gantt chart and Google Calendar to keep track of deadlines and ensure everything is completed on time. And I also delegate tasks effectively and based on team strength.
So sounds like you have a solid approach. For event coordination, flexibility is essential. So how do you handle the last minute change under the high pressure conditions?
I stay calm and focused. I always have a backup plan and remain in constant communication with the team and to ensure things run smoothly.
Thanks for the insight. Can you share how you are managing the client relationship in the past, particularly during the difficult situation?
In one case, the client was unhappy with the venue selection, so I arranged a meeting to address their concern. We quickly adjust our strategy, found a new venue, and finally the client was happy with how we handled it.
That's exactly the kind of approach we value here. We will be in touch shortly after we finish interviewing with other candidates.
Thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.
to the interviews, I will gather the feedback from all the interviewers, and we will score the candidate average is showing and move on to the next steps.
Once we have reviewed all the candidates, we will invite the top candidates for a second round interviews, and we will send out the offers depending on their performance.
I think we are on the right track to hire quickly. The recruitment process is going smoothly.
I'm excited to get the new team's member on board. It makes a huge difference to our team workflow.
And I will handle the feedback and keep everyone updated. So let's make sure we are ready to move forward as soon as possible.